The universe is never still. Even when the world seems calm, cosmic currents surge around us, invisible yet undeniable. On November 16, 2025, the moon enters Libra, its silver glow illuminating the need for balance, fairness, and harmony. But make no mistake, harmony is not always peaceful. Beneath Libra's serene surface, tension simmers, waiting to reveal hidden truths. Today, a Mars-Chiron square cuts through your emotional landscape like a streak of lightning in a darkened sky. Old wounds awaken, defenses rise, sensitivity spikes. Every word, glance, or decision carries weight. And yet there is hope. The Sun's supportive trines to Jupiter and Saturn act as guiding stars, providing clarity, wisdom, and perspective. Today is not a day for ordinary routines. It is a day to confront yourself, to navigate your fears, and to harness the universe's energy as both a challenge and a guide. The moon in Libra shines like a mirror, reflecting what lies beneath your carefully curated life. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, connection, and aesthetic harmony. Under its influence, we seek to create beauty and fairness in all things. But beauty can be deceptive. It hides cracks, masks tensions, and sometimes lures us into ignoring the deeper currents of conflict. You may feel an almost magnetic pull toward connection today, craving approval, harmony, or a sense of unity. Yet, subtle friction can appear unexpectedly. A sharp word from a friend, an unresolved tension in a family member, or even a quiet voice inside your mind questioning your choices. The Libra moon teaches us that balance is not passive. It is active, deliberate, and sometimes dangerous. Your emotional equilibrium today is like walking on a narrow ledge, with the slightest misstep rippling far beyond your immediate perception. Mars is fire incarnate. Urgent, relentless, impatient. Chiron is the memory of pain, the echo of every wound that hasn't healed. When these two collide in a square, the energy is electric, volatile, and unforgettable. You may notice irritability rising unexpectedly, or a small interaction suddenly erupting into emotional turbulence. Old scars, emotional, relational, or even physical, may demand attention today. Perhaps it's an argument from the past, an insecurity you thought you had overcome, or a subtle fear buried in your subconscious. Today, the universe is daring you to confront these hidden corners of yourself. This is not a gentle lesson. It is a test of resilience, patience, and self-awareness. Can you respond consciously, or will you react instinctively, repeating old patterns? Every flash of anger, every pang of fear, is a message, a signal that something unresolved is asking for attention. While Mars-Chiron stirs chaos, the Sun's trines to Jupiter and Saturn are like lighthouses piercing through dense fog. Jupiter expands awareness, helping you see the larger picture, while Saturn grounds you in discipline, strategy, and long-term perspective. This alignment offers a rare opportunity. Even as emotional storms rage, you can act with clarity, foresight, and emotional mastery. Pause before speaking. Consider before acting. Today, decisions carry weight. Impulses may be tempting, but patience and discernment are your strongest allies. The Sun-Jupiter-Saturn trine is not just cosmic luck. It is a reminder that calm, insight, and strategy are always available to those willing to reach for them, even in the eye of the storm. Imagine your emotions as molten lava, intense, overwhelming, yet capable of shaping landscapes. Emotional recalibration under Libra's moon is like stepping barefoot onto that lava, risky, uncomfortable, and transformative. Begin by noticing subtle cues, a tight chest, a restless mind, a sudden desire to escape. These are your internal compass points. Write them down, speak them aloud, sit with them. Do not suppress, ignore, or rationalize. Feel them fully. This day is an alchemical experiment. The turbulence of the Mars-Chiron square is your raw material. The Sun's supportive trines are your tools. Through conscious attention, patience, and deliberate action, you can turn tension into insight, fear into understanding, and chaos into clarity. Relationships today are charged, almost cinematic in their intensity. The Libra moon amplifies the need for connection and balance, but Mars-Chiron injects unpredictability. A seemingly innocent comment can trigger long-buried resentment. A glance can awaken unspoken longing or insecurity. Approach every interaction as if you were navigating a delicate minefield. Listen with intention, speak with care, and observe with sharp perception. Old conflicts may resurface, and emotional undercurrents that you thought were dormant could reemerge. This is not a day for avoidance. It is a day for courageous emotional engagement. Every conversation holds potential for revelation. Every interaction is a mirror, and every reaction is a clue. The energy today is potent. Mars fuels action, Chiron exposes vulnerability, Libra demands harmony, Sun trines provide insight. Every decision carries amplified consequences. Pause, breathe, consider. Is your reaction born from awareness or from old patterns of fear, anger, or insecurity? Even small choices, from responding to a message to making a financial decision, ripple outward in ways you cannot yet see. Today, your mind is both battlefield and compass. Acting mindfully is not optional, it is survival. Step carefully, yet with courage. Align your decisions with purpose, not impulse. Turn tension into strategy. Transform potential chaos into power. Take pen to paper. Externalize your thoughts, fears, and reactions. Ask yourself the hardest questions. What am I hiding from myself? Which wounds am I still feeding with silence or denial? The Mars-Chiron square makes mental clarity difficult, but writing creates structure from chaos. Document every surge of emotion, every fleeting insight. Track patterns, examine triggers, confront uncomfortable truths. This is not casual journaling, it's excavation. The deeper you dig, the more clarity and mastery you gain. Today, the act of reflection is both shield and sword. Libra, ruled by Venus, enhances creativity and aesthetic sensitivity. Channel today's emotional turbulence into something constructive. Paint, write, compose, design, or even organize your environment with intent. Creativity under pressure is electric. It converts raw tension into beauty, chaos into form, emotion into expression. Each stroke, note, or word is infused with the fire of your internal struggle. Through creative expression, you transform vulnerability into strength, pain into insight, and confusion into clarity. Conflict today is inevitable, yet it is also an opportunity. Observe your impulses. Watch your reactions. Turn instinct into awareness. Mars challenges your assertiveness. Chiron exposes your vulnerabilities. By consciously engaging with tension instead of avoiding it, you transform potential destruction into emotional mastery. Every confrontation, internal or external, becomes a lesson. Every heated moment is a chance to prove your resilience, sharpen your insight, and expand your emotional intelligence. As the day draws to a close, reflect on what you have faced. The moon in Libra tested your balance. The Mars-Chiron square revealed your vulnerabilities. The sun trines illuminated your capacity for patience, strategy, and wisdom. Today was not simply a day, it was a crucible. You have walked through emotional storms, confronted hidden truths, and glimpsed your inner power. Balance is cultivated, not given. The lessons of today are carried forward, strengthening your resolve, clarifying your intentions, and preparing you for challenges yet unseen. November 16th, 2025 is more than a date on the calendar. It's a test, a mirror, and an invitation. The universe challenges you to face your past, confront your fears, and act with awareness. The cosmic currents are alive, pulsating and relentless. But within the storm, there is guidance, wisdom, and the promise of transformation. Feel the tension. Embrace the challenge. Step deliberately into your power. And remember, the balance you seek in the world begins within you, in the silent mastery of your emotions, your choices, and your awareness.